Hi guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Today give you a small update on the white Champaca. Today's April 2nd, 2022. The reason I want to give you an update right now is the weather is getting really warm. Well, not really warm, but it's getting warmer out there. And by end of April, that's when I'm moving my plants out. And as far as the plant inside the basement, they noticed the daylight time had went up, so enough, what should I say, a more exposure to the sunlight, and we can tell how they react. It's like, let me show you. You see these new growths right here? These new growths are everywhere on white champaca, so it's already in the growth mode, putting out more stuff. And I think once I move this out, give it a week, that's when I've started to do the air layering. This year, I will not touch the air layering until 5 or 6 months down the road before I cut it off. Last time I cut it off too early. It was a successful air layering, but I cut it off too early. You see these leaves are all new growth and more on top. You see, it's everywhere, you see, right here. And if given enough sunlight, like I told you before, for white champaca, all new leaves accompanying with flower buds. So once I move this one outside, some of the stuff I'm going to do is, it's early spring, so there are still not many bugs out there. So I'm going to use organic fertilizer like rice water or banana water. I tend to use organic fertilizer beginning of the season. I do not want to use it in summertime because it attracts a lot of different kind of bugs, flies and everything. And also summer heats kind of make the organic fertilizer smell even worse. And also, the last thing you want your neighbor to complain about the smell is you want them to smell the white champaca flower, not the nasty smell of the rice water. Anyway, just want to show you that all these leaves, you can see like all the new shoots are putting out. So basically, last time when I did the cuttings on these small pruning on the sides to trim it up, these leaves are falling. I told you don't worry about it. There are a lot of leaves falling off this tree. Don't worry about it. It's just the way the plants want to, optimize whatever the leaves they're going to use. If they don't use, they get rid of them. So as you can see, let me go around. You can probably see all these new shoots coming out. See all those new shoots coming out, and some of them, like right here, are already growing into bigger leaves already. Let me show you. Okay, yeah, you can see these are all new. So I told you guys before, don't worry about it. And once the time comes, right now I can say it's awakening from the rest period, not dormancy. Dormancy and resting period is different. I think of dormancy as like figs I showed you before. It drops all its leaves. All you see is sticks. That's dormancy. When I see resting, is that they still have, well, let's say 30% of its leaves, and it's just slowly just resting up. And then you would, most of the time when you see a plant, you'll definitely be able to tell when it awakes from resting or dormancy. It starts putting out a lot of new leaves, a lot of new shoots. And let me show you this one right over here. I think that's a flower buds forming on the side. I don't know if you can see it. Let me twist over. Hopefully I don't break the branch. Oh. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me turn it over. Did you see that one? And let me see, right there. Here, let me focus there. See that? The in between that's a flower buds. Anyway, there are quite a few of them forming like that, similar stuff. So for all of you guys out there, if you have white champaca, if you are, already growing for many years, then you know what to do. But for those of you that's still learning how to grow it, and last year it was your first year, let's just say, well, this year you just maybe planning on getting one. First thing always to do at the springtime is give it good organic fertilizer to kick off. And also when you bring it outside, make sure the temperature, well, if you live in a zone like me, 6B, then you definitely want to give it a good warm day to move out. And when you move out, do not put it straight under the bright sun. try it in a patio area where you can have the shade and a bit of sunlight, and then slowly adjust and then move to a heavier sun area. Still not full sun. White Champaca, if you plant it on pot, they do not like full sun. It burns their leaves. Now, it's different if you're in a tropical zone, you plant the White Champaca in your backyard. That's different because the roots down there, they can get enough of water, and also they get adapted to the sunlight. In the pot, you give it enough water, but if the water evaporates quickly and during a hot day, and if you put it underneath the full sun, that means roughly about 6 hours or more sunlight, some of these leaves will get burned. So it's not wise, okay? Until the tree gets big, yes, you can put it in a full sun. But that tree like mine, you can see the trunk right there, that's about 5 years old. If I have a house, let's say in a tropical area, I definitely will plant it in the backyard. I will not worry about it, and I'll just let it grow, okay? But I do run into one problem here I want to mention to you guys is that, as you can see, I think the pot has pretty heavily root bounded. I eventually had to change a pot, but for now, I'm going to keep it like that. The reason being is the problem is that the plant, this tree has overgrown its pot, and I have a very severe problem here. That is the top. White Champaca tend to grow upward, and I mean all plants grow upward, but it tends to be more aggressive upward. You can see like down on the side, the branches go curly and down, but over on top there are not new branches shooting upward. So I'm probably going to do quite a few air layering on those branches, and if possible, probably going to do this one. I want to, at the end structure of this plant, if I don't plant it in the backyard, I will probably want to reduce it to this height and then kind of like stun its growth towards more bushier downward. But we'll see. That's still on the plan, and we'll see. It might get a bigger container. If I do get a bigger container, I'll just let it grow a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, I think 1 or 2 video back, someone asked me the web on your White Champaca, are those spider mites? I told the viewer already, it's not spider mites, it's spider webs. Let me show you. Let me see where's the camera right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I could come out a little bit. There's a spider web right there, and there's also a spider web up on the top. Let me see if the spider, I don't know if you can make it out. It's pretty, you need to get closer. Do you see it? Right there. The person has a really good eye on the video I put up last time, able to spot out the webbing right there. It's just, these webs are spider webs. The difference between spider web and the spider mite web is that spider mite web is a very, very kind of misty looking. Here, let me put a picture right there. You can see it right there. And the regular spider web are very open, and I guess you can say big. Okay, all right, right there. Not a picture for that. Okay. Anyway, all right. Just give you a small update. All right. If you have questions, just post link below. Post a comment below. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.